Hello everyone, this is Matt. You are watching Equity Match online live pitch event. As always, today we have 4 great funders coming from Europe and US. This pitch event done at 5 p.m. GMT UK time is for North and South America and European startups. So as always, we have our in-house, because he stayed with us for such a long time, all December, Dean Jones, which is our investor guest. Dean, before moving to our funder, if you want to give a short intro to yourself, please.
Sure. My name is Dean Jones. I'm part of a private equity firm here in Dallas, Texas. I'm looking forward to hearing your pitches and looking forward to greatness.
Thank you so much, Dean. So before I move to our 4 great founders, anyone wants to come to pitch in 2024, because this is our last pitch event in 2023. After we wait for Christmas, New Year, and after we're back in 2024. I think the 9th is the first one. If you want to come to pitch, you just need to send an email to pitch@equitymatch.co, and our team we get in touch with you and give you the first lot available if all our criteria are matched. We stream on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, so you can watch us right now because we are live on these 2 major socials. And if you want to raise any questions to funders, please just do it, and we bring everything to them to answer you. So now, without taking any more time, I'm moving to funder number 1, which is Volodymyr Yudin, Director and CEO of Service Satellite Agro, Ukraine, Eastern Europe, of course. But I'm very happy that you guys are joining us, and we can't wait. Agrotech, pre-seed around 80K in USD. How's it going, Volodymyr?
Hi, not bad, thank you. How are you?
Oh, good. Thank you so much. I'm recovering.
All right. I'm Volodymyr Yudin. I live in Kyiv. It's Ukraine. Last 23 years, I'm in crops insurance business. And Survey Satellite Agro, it's a company I had now, is also an agrotech startup with the focus on crops insurance business. Some 25 years ago, all crops insurance was indemnity based. However, this situation had an obstacle, and it was and is the loss adjustment. Loss adjustment done manually by men on earth. They had to travel there, on the fields, and from time to time it was not okay. The industry found a way out by inventing and implementing the parametric insurance. But this kind of insurance has a weak point itself. It's the so-called basis risk. Agro producers worldwide still prefer traditional classic indemnity-based crops insurance. We are a solution to this obstacle, to the loss adjustment. Using the satellite data, we can evaluate the productivity on fields, and it's so precise that often we are more exact than the human loss adjusters. So, as I told earlier, we evaluate the crop's productivity and some other crops parameters on Earth using the satellite data. We can do within a couple of days after a catastrophic event, we can tell you what is left on the earth from the crop you're interested in. And for this, we don't have to visit fields. We propose the truly objective tool for crops, for harvest control, if you wish, a perfect audit tool. We're talking about quite a large industry. In 2029, the crops insurance is forecasted to be over $60 billion worldwide. Another market we have in mind is banks financing crops production. And in terms of money, in 2020, it was $1.14 billion. Some 40% of this $60 billion are indemnity-based crops insurance, and we plan to get 10% of this market. We have competitors, but none of them is really focused on crops productivity evaluation. I think this is so because they don't have, they cannot evaluate the productivity precisely enough. So what are our main competitive advantages? We provide very high accuracy of evaluation. We work not only with field crops, but also with the garden crops. We propose similar products to different categories of clients, and we can perform various functions for the same clients. We work faster and at lower cost than our competitors. Our customer segment are crops insurance, reinsurance companies, banks, agriculture producers, traders, government and non-government organizations. We provide streams. Our payment streams is provided by the clients. We charge on per field basis, and our usual fee is about $100 per field. Our recent task was covered about 300 fields. So next year, 24, we plan to make up to 500 fields. And the 25th, we plan to make up to 1,000 fields. We require $80,000 next year and 1925. This is SSA team, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean. Sorry, Volodymyr. Dean, please.
So, is this company stood up today? Are you guys selling insurance? Because that wasn't clear by the presentation.
No, we don't sell insurance. We sell services for insurance.
You sell services as far as the satellite services for evaluating the land?
No, for evaluating the crops on the land.
Okay. So if the crops are completely destroyed, then are you able to tell me, is the land still viable for growing crops? Is that part of what you do as well?
Yeah, easy.
Okay. So so since you're building out this company, have you thought about particular partners that you could partner with? Because right now, I look at what you've pitched to me. You're an unknown entity, right? Because you're a startup. And what startups usually lack is credibility in this space, especially in agriculture. Have you thought about partnering with some of the tech companies?
It was my idea to partner with the companies working with synthetic aperture radar technologies. And we started relationships with one of them. But I don't think that the company with the annual turnover of, up to $5 million would consider partnership with a startup with no turnover whatsoever yet. So yes, the idea is right, but no, we are not yet in a position to be considered as a partner.
Okay, so how much are you trying to raise?
Next year, $80,000, and 25th, $90,000.
No. Are you trying to raise that amount in total, or are you trying to? What are you trying to do with the money? Let me be more specific.
All right. Our main problem now is a ban for men under 60 to travel abroad from Ukraine because of the war, right?
Okay.
And it stops me from participating in international conferences and forums and other kinds of events where I usually used to get clients.
Gotcha.
Okay, so before the war ends, and I'd say it will end in the first quarter of 2025, before the war ends, I need to support and to run the company. On top, I need to accomplish a few IT-related things, like we algorithmized the downloading of data through API for further processing. But the processing itself is done kind of semi-manually. I need to algorithmize these latest stages of company activity and to make the whole process fully automated, right? And I need to create the database of more exotic crops like oranges, olives, sugarcane, cotton, coffee and cocoa. I think that.
What about grapes, as far as from a winery?
We plan to make the evaluation of grapes next year, 2024. Our next crop in basket will be apples and deciduous fruits, and then it will be sugar beet, it will be potato, and it will be grapes in 2024.
Here in the U.S., have you had any discussions with USDA around what you've built here?
Not yet. It's in the plans, yes. Okay. But I think that for USDA will be more interesting when we put on the table the ability to evaluate the crops of oranges, first of all.
So have you been to Florida?
Not yet. I've been up to the north.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to bring you down south a little bit and bring you down to Florida.
I'll be glad. I'll be glad.
Okay. That's all I have.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean. Volodymyr, my one, and we move forward to a second funder. In terms of, you are now focused on insurance. And what's going to be the next step after insurance?
A very good question. Insurance is number one because we propose the obvious solution to obvious problem. But next, I think there will be agro producers which have to report about their plant productivity to the third parties, like to stock exchanges, right? It will be traders which plan to where to buy and which quantity of what commodity, and we can easily provide them with the exact figures of what is grown, how much is grown, and where it is grown. It will be the say governments. They need to know after the catastrophic event what's exactly is on the land, and how much is needed to be provided there, based on what is left in the fields. These kind of things. It's larger than the insurance industry, right?
Volodymyr, thank you so much. Please stay, don't go, because we are all back soon. I'm moving to the second. Thank you. Miguel Barbosa, founder, likewise pro, headquarter, Guimarães, Portugal, Domotic. Please say around 2 million USD. How's it going, Miguel?
Thank you, Max. I'm Miguel Barbosa, electronical engineer for 15 years, and I'm a micro nano specialization and been working for 7 years on the field. My presentation, I'm going to proceed. And Likewise Pro is the name of the company. We are from Portugal, Guimarães, and we are here to show a product, to pitch about a product. He had an example first. It's Smart Together Kit.
We need your Miguel. We are missing the deck, for what I can see.
You are not being able to.
1 second, because I think your deck is not visible. If you can upload again or sharing. Carindo, can you help Miguel, please? All right, let's go.
And let's start. Sorry. My name is Miguel Barbosa, electronical engineer. Likewise Pro is the company, and we are pitching about Smart Together Kit. It's a product that converts a raw material into a fully functional IoT device. And we apply our technology in any raw material. And what it does, it applies a proximity sensor in the material itself, and it works out the electrical properties. And its uniquenesses are that the proximity sensor on the material, and it's very, very easy to apply. Anybody can apply it, and you have a mirror, and it can turn to a smart mirror. You don't have to understand about electronics. You don't have to understand about an IoT. You don't have to understand about software. You can work on the mirror. It can be a glazier, and it's that. And our call for action, we are seeking for an investment of 2 million euros. And why you should do it? Because we're 100% development manufacturer, and Likewise Pro already first sales with good feedback. And our goal is to sell to the 100,000 units until the end of 2024. And where you can apply Smart Together Kit on the mirrors, on the stone to make wall interrupts, on metal, and in the wood. And as you can see the product in the up figure, you just have to attach, glue, and connect to cables. And the problem that we solved is in the past, IoTs were complex to manufacture. IoTs were quite expensive. Raw materials were not smart. And now you can create IoT devices effortlessly, quickly, using a raw material and Smart Together Kit. We start to grow some years ago, recognized by our Portuguese local radio. Then we went to Lisbon, to Global Summit. We went this year to Web Summit 2023, and we've already been recognized by a German online magazine. In our website, you have the product with every specifications, movies where you can apply it, and it's very, very good presentation there. And who is this for? Glaziers, bricklayers, woodworkers, furniture companies, interior designers, architects, construction companies. We are already been working with all these kind of clients. And the novelty is that you can build your interrupt detection system. You can be very creative in this with this technology. And Likewise Pro works where we are choosing resellers. We are creating educational and creative content. And then we are telling these resellers to go to their clients, local clients, and to present the product, and so they can make their business. We are a B2B company, a business model. We already have the 2 business angels. They put it 2 years ago, 700,000 euros. And we have a risk here. That's why we are seeking for investment. We want to create the patents in all the countries that we want to work in. We are already starting selling worldwide to Turkey, Brazil, and we have to be careful with this. Our competitors are electrical and detection system IoT manufacturers, but we have a very unique, because we can get clients that they normally can't. And for this, we want to build next year 1,000 units per day. That's why we are also seeking investment. Establish a market and sales team in the countries that we are already making some sales, and establish a manufacturer workforce in terms of being 100 manufactured and developed in Likewise Pro. We start on the garage in COVID time, then we went to 2, and now we are on the factory. We are making 100 units per day. We stopped this year already. And thank you very much. You can contact me using this email or calling me using this WhatsApp number. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miguel. I can hear the factory.
Sorry
Dean,
for
please. No, that's fine. You're working. That's beautiful. Thank you, Dean. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Are you using any of the proceeds to bump up your manufacturing capabilities?
Can you repeat the question using another
Right
word?
now, you said you're doing 100 units a day. What's preventing you from scaling right now?
Because I don't have time. In terms of time, for me, it's already too much. So I have reached almost my capability individually. And for this, I am seeking out to increase my workforce team. But I'm working with quite some specific technology. That's why I cannot be anybody. I cannot just hire somebody to help me. It must be some specific persons. I already know them, but before giving the next step, I'm trying to seek investment so I can be more secure about what I know I will reach. But I have a family, and that's why I need to take small steps.
Understand. So, what do your abilities or capabilities around partnership and alliances with some of the architectural firms and some of the tech companies that could probably help you grow what you're currently doing?
Well, I already have everything. I'm not trying to work with another tech companies or making some kind of partnership. I can reach the glaziers, stonemasons, carpenters already myself. I don't need nobody else in terms of companies. I'm already making sales with this product. And for this reason, what I'm really seeking is to proceed my own path with Likewise Pro. Of course, that opportunities may arise, and it may please me, but I know that with the right persons by my side, the right partnership in terms of investors and workers, I can do this path on my own with Likewise Pro.
How many patents do you currently hold on this technology?
I wrote a patent. It's pending, but it's only Portuguese, and it has no power on other countries, But I'm trying to seek the investor to reach these markets: US, Brazil, Turkey, Central Europe. But for this, I will have to have a lot of money. But the situation right now is this: only pending Portugal, and want to grow beyond. But at this point where I'm I'm not being capable.
Gotcha. That's all I have, Max.
Thank you, Dean. Miguel, before you go, which are the economics? What's the price, the selling price, and if you can disclose, what's the margin you have?
Well, I'm selling for 35 and 40. Smart Together kit is this one, and it's a kit because it includes other devices that can complement some functionalities. The amount of this all bundle is 162.5, and my margin is half. It's half. With this investment, I'm trying to also decrease manufacturer price, because if I buy electronic devices that the components, I can decrease very much the price.
This is my last one after we go. But when we talk about functionalities, what exactly are we talking about? So with this IoT,
if you put on this mirror on my back, this device, if I approach the mirror, you can receive notifications on your phone. You can turn on the ceiling lights. You can do many configurations that the client requests. That's why I'm working with glaziers. They cut the mirror at the client's requested size. They put on the wall, has an interrupt, and it can turn on something, can trigger something. A camera, it's also part of the bundle. The LEDs on the roof, on the seal, on the back of the mirror. You have quite configurations once you trigger the sensor of the raw material.
Okay.
I hope I have.
Thank you so much, Miguel. Unfortunately, we don't have so much time. I still have the two founders, but thank you so much and stay. We are all back soon.
Thank you.
I'll move to founder number 3, Franziska Dost, the founder of Natus Spice, Berlin, Germany, wellness, seed around 800K in euros. How's it going, Franziska? I think you're muted. No, we can't hear you, at least myself. Dean, can you hear Franziska?
No, I cannot.
Yeah.
Franziska, can you switch microphones from settings? That should fix the issue.
Yeah, we heard whatever you just did. Now we can hear you.
Calindo,
Yeah.
let's do it this way. Please fix the problem with Franziska. Meanwhile, I'm moving to the next founder, and after we go back to Franziska. Okay, Franziska? Thank you. As now we move to David Hojah, founder and CEO of Parrots Inc., Boston, US, MedTech, seed around 2 million in USD. How's it going, David?
Hi, can you hear me?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming. Please give an intro and go straight to pitch, and Dean will follow up. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am David Hojah, founder and CEO of Parrots Inc. I have been working with many companies for over 15 years, especially in robotics, medical devices, and I'm really passionate about helping people with neurological conditions because they have family and friends affected from neurological disorders. And that's why the main reason founding my company. And our mission is empowering people with patients with neurological conditions and their healthcare providers. And there are millions of people suffer from neurological conditions, including famous figures. But what are the challenges that we're focusing? We're focusing about the communication challenges. Some of them can speak with their own voices, and they have the cognitive decline that they suffer every day. Plus, they need 24/7 healthcare. We're talking about conditions like Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and other conditions. And healthcare providers suffer from difficulty to manage larger group of patients, especially with limited accessible solutions. And the financial burden is high. We're talking about over 300K per patient per year to have the acceptable level of care. And that's why we built Poly, which is hardware agnostic platform, harnessing AI, machine learning, providing real-time voice, cognitive assistant, and telecare solutions for healthcare providers. We're available in Windows and iPad, iOS, And we provide values for caregiver with remote patient monitoring and the customized care, predicting their needs. Also, we're saving costs for providers by enabling nurses to manage multiple patients at once. One use case is predicting sentences in real time, and if they have any special need, and tracking their behaviors and symptoms with remote patient monitoring, and check their status if they need any assistance from the nurse. And here's our application iPad. We have different modes from communications, cognition, and detecting any life-threatening situations as well. We're B2B selling to businesses with $250 per patient per month. We're starting with nursing home, and next we're expanding to hospitals, and we're working to get our case approval by the insurance in US through Medicare, Medicaid, and working with veterans as well. Total addressable market is over $60 billion, but our obtainable market is $6 billion with our beachhead market for patients with Parkinson's and similar conditions. Our competitive advantage, we're using AI machine learning that gets our system smarter and faster over time with personalized care, and we're hardware agnostic compared to other competitors, and we have the scalability to expanding the business to other conditions like Alzheimer's. We are a passionate team from different background and skills, myself from engineering robotics, our CTO from MIT, and our AI ML lead from Purdue, our business lead from Babson with MBA. And we have wonderful advisors from PhD, from MIT, and we have neurologists from Harvard Medical Schools, and many others work in the industry. And our users loved our system because we're saving time and money for the users and providers. And they love it. Most of our patients are patients with Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, and similar conditions. Also, we won multiple awards already in US and Europe, like a grant from Novartis, and have been in multiple places like TechCrunch, CES, and many places as well. And these are our investors that are already working with us. And now we're raising $2 million a seed round to expand our sales and hiring and R&D. And we're looking for healthcare providers, especially for patients with Parkinson's and similar conditions. And I hope you can join us in our mission, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Didn't we follow up?
Sure. I'm excited to see that you're looking at R&D. What type of R&D partners have you been talking to, especially around AI and the different things around cognitive services and neuroscience?
Yes. Right now we're talking with multiple hospital and institutes. One of them with Washington called Gleason Institute for Neuroscience. We actually want to work with them, even applying for some federal grant like NSF and NIH. That's one of them. We are in contact with other neurologists as well to work with them with NIH grant funding. And that's going to help us with our research and development, collecting more data and to train our system to be better, smarter over time. And there are others from technology perspective. We have been in talk with Microsoft and Google to expand our AI capability, and if there's any resources that we can leverage, we're in talk with big companies as well to see what kind of resources that we can use from them. On top of that, we expanding our team by hiring more engineers, especially in machine learning and AI. That's going to help us in our internal resources because we don't just get everything by outside. We have our own data and our model that we train internally, and some of them we build it from scratch by testing with hundreds of patients until we train our model, and that's one of our assets as well.
So whose cloud did you build this solution in?
What is that?
whose cloud did you build this solution in? Which infrastructure did you use to build your SaaS application?
Oh, the infrastructure that right now we're using Azure. That's
You're using Azure.
Yeah, but our own model. It's our own.
No. I get that part, but you're using Azure as an infrastructure.
Yes.
So then now you have a very good case for talking to Microsoft, my good friend.
Yes.
So I worked there for 9 years, so I'm just giving you this background here. So
yeah, of course.
who are you talking to now that you said you built this in Azure? Who are the key people that you're talking to at Microsoft, and which divisions?
So we talk with a couple of people from the accessibility labs, the one in Seattle.
Okay.
That's the people that we reach out. Plus, we applied for AI grants for Microsoft, and we're just waiting from them. Hopefully, we will get that because that's going to help us.
Okay, so let me help you out, my friend. So Microsoft has a whole research division over there. And guess what? They have real doctors working over there too. So that's a place that you want to make sure that your partner group gets you involved with, right? You want to have that because you're going to be collecting, infinite petabytes of data, okay? Especially from all the research that you're going to be doing. And that's going to be invaluable. And you've got to figure out, okay, yes, I'm going to be collecting all this data, but how can I monetize this data because it's going to be valuable to somebody?
Yes.
Right? And that's another revenue stream right there to itself. So make sure that you figure that out sooner than later, since we're in this AI mode now, as far as investing, and you're going to want to get on top of that immediately to take advantage of this market.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But good stuff, my friend. Good stuff. My wife's a doctor, so I'm always interested in healthcare and science. So I'm always, happy when I see stuff like this coming down the pipeline.
Awesome, wonderful. I'm happy to chat or like we have another call to discuss more in details.
Most definitely.
Anything, even if you have any connections or introductions to partners or investors or.
Well, I have a colleague that I want to show your product to. He's former Microsoft, and he's starting his own practice. He lives in DC, and
wonderful.
He would probably be interested in seeing what you've created.
Okay, wonderful. Actually, two of our teams are living in DC, so
okay, perfect.
We have people in DC as well.
And he could probably help you out with some of the stuff that you're doing with the VA.
Yes, that will be awesome. Thank you.
That's all I have, Max. Sorry.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, David. Before you go, what is the level today of AI? What I'm asking, because there are founders who claim AI, but the AI is still not there. Actually, we come in a couple of years. But are you already applying a good level of AI or machine learning?
Yes, absolutely. We have been doing this already for years. Especially like the beginning of our work actually go back from 2017. But we're officially Delaware C Corp 2020, and we have been testing with hundreds of patients from different conditions, and we train our data, and we validate our data with clinicians and providers to make sure this is the result that they're looking for, not like so. And we keep training, and we're learning, and we deploying pretty much new models every 2 weeks just to test it and validate and get more responses from the provider, patients, and even experts. We're trying to be holistic as much as we can. And once we get more resources, that's going to expand our R&D and resources and get more asset. And that's what we need. More data is the key for us.
Data today is more than gold. Sorry.
Yep.
Because it's all about data. The good one, because there's so much rubbish outside, but finding a very good one is not that simple. David, thank you so much. Thanks, Dean. And move it to
Thank you so much.
Franziska. I hope now we had no problem. Thank you so much. We are all back soon, David. Franziska, can you talk now?
I hope so. Can you hear me now?
Perfect. Very well.
Okay, perfect.
I've been already introducing you, so you can simply go introduce yourself and after pitching. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Franziska. I'm a co-founder of Nature Spices. Yeah, and my personal passion is to bring natural healthcare solutions to a broader audience. So let's directly start with the pitch. Yeah, we are Nature Spices and seeding sustainable wellness through Ayurvedic wisdom. Let's dive into the problem. The modern health issues are rising, so a lot of people suffer from sleep disorders, digestive problems, are feeling stressed out, have a lack of immunity, skin issues, or feeling less energetic. To cover these problems, we have a solution of traditional Ayurvedic supplements. What are they doing? They are problem-centered formulas. That means they have mixtures inside to directly soothe the problems I mentioned above. The products are 100% sustainable in sustainable packages. The ingredients are 100% natural, based on herbs and spices without any additives. We have our own production in India so that we can ensure the quality through the entire process and source the ingredients directly from the farmers. The capsules are for immediate use and a quite convenient product for the customers they are already used to. And it's easy to understand and to apply into the daily routine. When it comes to the market size, the dietary supplement market for Europe is around 27 billion by 2028. The most important fact is that it is growing every year around 5 to 6%, and the demand for the natural supplements is even growing more by 7 to 8% per year. Our business model is to sell 600,000 products per year by 2028 and to gain 20 million revenue per year. Our profit margin is 30% per single product. How do we want to do that? Our market adoption is through online marketplaces, of course, our own web shop and Amazon. We have already experience there with our spices and know how to do that. There are some additional platforms we can use. We already are in contact with them. We have already a really big network when it comes to the target audience. So we know a lot of yoga teachers, diet coaches, lifestyle coaches, yoga retreat centers, and all the things. And we can reach out to them to work with us to include our products into their programs. The other parts would be to go into the pharmacies and into the drugstores. Our competitive advantages are that we create problem-centered mixtures for a specific purpose. We offer high quality at a fair price. Our products are organic, vegan, and 100% sustainable. By the way, we got nominated for the Earthshot Prize 2024, founded by Prince William. Yeah, that's an additional information for you to know. We have our own production facility in India to source the ingredients and to have the control for the entire process. We are working together with a certified Ayurvedic research lab that provides us with the formulations for the products when it comes to the request for the problems we give into it. And we directly source our ingredients from the farmers to ensure that they are using traditional methods without any pesticides or chemicals, and also to ensure the high quality of the products. When it comes to the competition, the natural dietary supplement market is highly fragmented, and there are no big and dominant players yet. our traction so far is everything is set up and we can get started. We can launch our products in February 2024. Our fundraising plan, we want to fund 800,000 euros to reach this 600,000 sales in 4 years and to gain the revenue of 20 million euro. The investment is for hiring employees and expanding our production and for marketing and sales. We are 3 founders dedicated to the mission to cover natural healthcare products for a broader audience. And that's it. Thank you for listening and reach out to us if you're interested. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Franziska. I leave Dean to follow up.
Sure. Franziska, have you guys, where are you guys leaning towards partnerships with like the medical industry around like sleep and like doing sleep studies and stuff and being part of sleep studies? And just from a medical perspective, where do you think you can bring value?
The value lies in that we producing natural products, based on natural ingredients without the chemical side effects. A lot of pharmaceuticals or over-the-counter drugs, how they are called, come with a lot of side effects, and if you take them for a while, you will get other problems by solving this one you have. This cannot happen with the natural products. So that is an approach on this side.
Okay. But have you guys thought about participating in sleep studies to give value to some of the research or some of the claims that you're making?
We would love to. Also, we are working with a research laboratory in India that has done research on the benefits of Ayurveda for the last 25 years. So they have quite a lot of experience in formulating the mixtures. We haven't done any studies yet in Europe with our own products so far.
So are they white labeling their case studies to help you sell your product, or how does that relationship work?
We give us the demand of the problems Western societies have, and in our European countries, and they create the mixtures for us, and we create the products based on the mixtures from them.
Okay. Max, that's all I have.
Thank you, Dean. In terms of R&D, are you thinking to bring the R&D in-house, means you guys doing all the research, or in your plan still rely on India for a very long time? Because we'll make a huge difference.
Can you repeat the question?
I mean, in terms of research and development, now who makes the formula is based in India.
Yes.
There is any willing in the future to bring everything into the team? I mean, everything in-house, because we bring you much, much more value and more credibility versus the market.
Yes, of course, we would love to do that, to integrate that in our entire process. We cannot at the moment because we need the money for that.
My last one. How do you approach the market? You are not selling now, okay? We start selling in 2024. What's your go-to-market strategy? How do you go? You can go everywhere you want to go because you don't have unlimited resources, financial. How do you approach the market? What's your selling point also to the market?
The two biggest selling points at the beginning are the online markets, our own web shop, and we have already a partnership with the agency for Amazon. We sell already spices on Amazon, and we already reached organic search on Amazon for our spices. So we know with their expertise how to do that. And the second thing is going kind of B2B thing with coaches and yoga retreat centers or healthcare centers in any form. We have a big network there and have already requests that they want to include our physical products into their programs.
In terms of testing, have you already tested with a cohort or people that can give you a very good result in terms of feedbacks, how things are going on the site?
Do you mean testing the ingredients, laboratory tested for quality?
Tested the quality and testing. I mean, I'm talking about if you give
Yes.
me a package, I'm going to use it, and I can give you back my feedback. Say, you know what, this one actually does work, or this one gives me this kind of benefit, but also these problems or something similar.
No, we have not any testimonials yet. We are starting with that in February.
Okay. Because this would be very important for you to sell.
Yeah, I know. The traction is always a thing.
Perfectly know exactly what you're giving to the market. Franziska, thank you so much. Stay, don't go, because we are bringing right now everyone back as we are very close to the ending this last pitch event. I think we're missing one, Danielle, I suppose, but while we're waiting, we can start. Franziska, starting from you, your best elevator pitch in 20 seconds, convincing investors to invest in yourself, your team, and your product, please.
Okay, we are convinced that the demand for natural healthcare products is definitely increasing, and there is a big demand on the market, and we want to combine that with highly profitable products and still sticking to ethical responsibilities.
Thank you so much, Franziska. Volodymyr.
Yeah. You have chance to take part in the enterprise that will change tomorrow. You have chance to lead tomorrow, and it will happen in the very, very large market. Yeah.
Thank you, Volodymyr. Miguel.
Likewise Pro pioneers a tech solution that includes even non-tech professionals to integrate IoT into the functionalities into their daily products, and we are seeking for your investment to make that possible quickly, in a quick pace. Thank you very much.
As fast as you can. David, please, if you are the one who's going to close today.
Thank you all, and I really hope you can join our mission. We're a really passionate team to transform neurological disorder care, and that's going to help patients, providers, and family members who suffer from multiple conditions. And I hope you can join in our mission. And thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Dean, as we close this last event of the year, and we start in a couple of weeks, we take a short pause. Do you want to give any feedback to our founders before we go?
Yeah, just keep on moving forward with your direction and your future. I think it's bright. You guys have some really great products that you're bringing to the market, and I wish you much success. And a few of you, I will be talking to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Franziska, Volodymyr, Miguel, and David, thank you so much for coming and stay with us today. We really enjoyed. Thank you, everyone watching our pitch event today. You can watch again this pitch event in our YouTube channel. As I always say, we don't charge our funders. So if you want to invest, don't be worried. We don't get 0.01% out of it. We do this because we love entrepreneurs, and you can get in touch with them directly. You can come to us, and we are more than happy to make a warm intro. You can get in touch directly with them because you have all the information during the pitch. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and
Thank
see you in 2024.
Merry Christmas to you and to you all.
Thank you,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.